is a uniqueness about our communities in the area. We are in some ways not touched very much by the outside world. A place it's really a cool place to live. We moved here in '90, and we made a decision that we wanted to give back to the community. You give your time, your talent, and hopefully your treasures. So that's why I've gotten involved with Mountain States and also the Niswonger Children's Hospital.
Well, the vision continues to grow. The things that are going on in this region right now are so positive. My biggest hope for the hospitals is that we will continue to expand and bring doctors to this region that are in subspecialties of pediatrics that we have never had in this region. And I don't see any impediment to that whatsoever. The kites that you see here in the hospital, as we were thinking about a theme, we were thinking that to a child, the reaction of seeing a kite lift from the ground in a strong breeze and flutter in the air is like a child being sick. And this is going to be the place that we make kites fly. And those kites are going to be young lives. In terms of philanthropy, how could any dollar be spent that would be more important than what we have here? I don't know.
Don't look down, 'cause you know that I'll hold you up. No matter, this is love in the tiniest universe. And don't forget that you are the one that makes me feel, 'cause you are the one.
Nope. Madison, don't make my
Just my fingers.
It's not gonna hurt, baby. Not
1,
gonna
2,
hurt.
3,
Not
done.
gonna hurt. Being a parent, it's something special. I focused all of my time on ways to better the family. Okay, I need to go to nursing school so we can have more money, so we can buy a bigger house, so we can do this. You know, you think about all the, better car, better house, better this, better that. We need to have more of this and more of that, more clothes, more, take the kids here, take the kids there. But now, all of the things that I thought were so important before, I realize now they're not.
What did Pete eat that? Did Pete eat that?
Some people said I was paranoid, but I knew something was wrong. We're just on a journey. It's literally a journey. This is something she's going to be battling for the rest of her life. And it's scary.
Now go this way to the left.
That way?
Yeah.
Follow me, guys.
Okay. Turn left again.
There are a lot of complications that can happen with her disorder. And I just don't know. And that's one thing that infuriates me, is not knowing. She is on the go 24/7. She's constantly just going, her mind runs a mile a minute, and Mommy has always been there to cater to her every need. And it's overwhelming sometimes when you're trying to take care of a child that has special needs and keep the medications around the clock. Medications alone will keep you hopping, on top of trying to take care of 2 kids and a house and a husband and keep your sanity in the process. Like, even on the days that she has chemo and she feels sickly, I mean, after she has her Zofran, or if she's having pain, she has her morphine, then she's up and about and she's playing. She has not let it affect her at all. But if you have a child that has cancer, or that's sick, or has a condition that's not like a scraped knee that needs stitches, you need a children's hospital that's really going to take care of your child, and that is Niswonger.
Devin is my youngest boy. He's a fantastic kid. I mean, he really is amazing in his ability to understand concepts around technology and engineering. He is most likely one of my children to blow something up, or to or to redesign a machine to do things better. I'm very proud of him. Devin went to surgery for the first time and had what we call a burr hole, a small hole made in the skull to drain the abscess. Over the next 24 hours, we thought he was better initially, but then he began to decline, and then it was maybe the next morning, he exhibited some left-sided weakness, like he had a stroke. Dr. Folger was candid enough to tell his mother and I that it was probably the worst abscess he'd ever seen. And he wasn't sure he would make it. So his mother and I were there in the hospital for days on end. He was taken off the ventilator and improving within a day or so. And it was actually Father's Day. When he was extubated, tube was taken out of his mouth, and he was able to speak. And the first words out of his mouth were, "Happy Father's Day." Families are very fortunate to have Niswonger Children's Hospital to take care of their emergent needs, their specialty needs. They can rest assured that there's great nursing staff, high quality physicians, just good people in general working within that facility and doing great things for the kids.
1, 2, 3. All done. All done. Look. I'm so sorry. Look, there's your red juice. There's your red juice.
Every parent has the expectation that their child's gonna be born with 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 arms, 2 legs, all of that, and we weren't gonna have any arms. It was really kind of a experience where we had to really kind of look inward and look to our faith to really kind of provide some answers, and as a mom, I really dealt with some guilt that I had to move past. What did I do wrong? Did I, eat something wrong? Did I, go back to my past? What did I do? That kind of thing. None of that matters. What matters is that he's our child and he's our little boy, and he's actually not really ours. He's God's that we're allowed to care for. He loves being around people. He loves playing with other kids, and other kids love him. He's just great. If you were to write our book, it would be Trae's born at Johnson City Medical, taken to NICU at Niswonger Children's Hospital, and that's where it starts. And we've been at Niswonger Children's Hospital since day one. He wouldn't be where he is now without Niswonger Children's Hospital. So the way that I like to describe my son is fearfully and wonderfully made. From Psalm 139, God saw him being formed in the womb and still creating him to be fearfully and wonderfully made and special, and God has a plan for him, and that's what I see when I look at Trae. I see God's plan.
Every time you fall, I fall. Every time you cry, I cry. Every time you smile, I smile with you. This is us in a moment of who we are together. If we're lost in the tiniest universe, don't forget that I am the one that makes you feel, 'cause you are the one. Every time you fall, I fall. Every time you cry, I cry. Every time you smile, I smile with you. Every time we try. Even if we fail together. However great or small, we are together.
This is going to be the place that we make kites fly. And those kites are going to be young lives.